Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Cooper here. I hope you're well, and I'm here to provide you with my monthly update via my primary principal vlog. And it's been a very busy month again in October, even though we've had half term. Those 3 weeks we've had in school seems to have been jam-packed with a whole range of different events. One of the key highlights was our Key Stage 2 camps, with Year 5 and Year 6 just before half term heading off to their eco-adventure camp, and then our Year 3 and 4s heading off to their camp just after our turn. They were such successful events. The students came off absolutely buzzing. They've made lots of new friends, really pushed themselves and challenged themselves. The reason why we have them in the first kind of half term or the first term is to really ensure that those children bond together, also push themselves. And you've certainly seen the progress that the children make over those couple of days and the difference it makes to their learning when they come back to school. They come back far more independent, far more motivated, and far more bonded as a group of students. Which really contributes to that progress that children make over this academic year. This week, we've obviously got our parents' evenings. Please make sure you have booked an appointment. If you haven't booked an appointment, then please email your class teacher and rearrange an appointment for next week or a time that suits you. We aim to have 100% participation in these events, but we also understand that maybe the next 2 days don't suit you and your family schedule. But please do reach out to your class teacher and rearrange those. So that you can be provided with an update on your child's progress, how well they're doing this academic year, and also for you to ask any questions on how you can support your child at home, because that's so important for students to have a well-rounded education, to have that additional support at home. Okay. So please make sure you book those appointments. Just while we're touched upon communication, I just want to share with you our communication policy, which is in our parent guide, was shared with you at the beginning of this academic year. But ultimately, there are 3 sources of communication in the academy. The first one is either face-to-face or phone call meetings. Those do have to be booked. Please don't turn up at reception asking for a meeting with myself or a member of the leadership team or class teacher. Generally speaking, we will be in lessons, we will be out and about, and we do fill our calendars with all the jobs that we have to do throughout the day in terms of ensuring our students are experiencing the very best education possible. But we will try and book in a meeting with you either in that very same day or the following day to meet with you either via face-to-face, or we can make a phone call if necessary. Individual communication is far more effective when it's done face-to-face or via the phone, because we can have a really direct and effective conversation. Any kind of class level or year level or general information from the academy, we'll send that out via email. So that gets sent out weekly in terms of our class newsletters, but equally you will receive some letters from on some occasions from our CEO, Campbell Douglas, or myself, and that will always come out by email directly to your primary and secondary contacts. And then the final general communication is GEMS Connect. So any general GEMS communication will come via GEMS Connect app, but it's also a portal for you to be able to pay school fees, sort out school transport, update student information. So for any kind of general changes in communication in terms of student data, etc., that can all be done via the GEMS Connect app. The final source of communication really is our 24/7 live assessment data. Now, because assessment data is so different in different areas of the school, we do have to communicate that in different ways in order for it to be effective. So in FS, because assessment data is so visual, it's about what children are doing, it's how they're playing together, then that is communicated via our Seesaw app. Parents can have access to that to gain pictures and updates of their child's progress. Then from FS, we transition into Ladders at Home, which is a bit more formal. It's directly linked to objectives that students are working on, and it will provide you with information on your child's progress, their attainment, and how they're performing against each curriculum objective. And of course, in secondary school, it moves to Go for School. Now, when all this comes out, is all linked to our communication policy. So you can see in FS and primary, our home learning is submitted is on a Monday, but it's also released via email on a Wednesday. So every Wednesday, expect to receive an email from your class teacher sharing with you the next kind of homework challenges that set. And then, of course, on a Friday, you will receive your year group newsletter, which talks about everything that's been happening in your child's class and any key dates and up-and-coming events happening. And then every term as a primary school, we will have provide you with a termly principal summary, which goes out via a letter and via email. Every month, we provide you with a monthly academy update, which shares parents from across the academy with any exciting updates from the whole of the academy. So even if you're a year 3 parent, it's still beneficial for you to every so often just find out what's happening in secondary school and sixth form, just so you get a well-rounded view of all the amazing things that are happening across the academy. And of course, we have our termly reports, which go out via our Ladders at Home app, and our termly parents evening, which also obviously are happening today and tomorrow this term. But every term will provide you with that parents evening opportunity. Of course, if you want any further updates, then we encourage you to reach out to your class teacher. They're more than happy to add additional opportunities for you as an individual parent to communicate with the school or find out about your child's progress. But this is our standardized approach. But for parents that want a bit more, then just reach out to your class teacher. We're happy to provide you with additional updates as and when you request. So just a final few updates from myself. Obviously, we've got the Dubai 30-30 challenge taking place with every single morning before school at 6:45 till 7:15. We have some amazing sporting events happening on the field. So please make sure you check the schedule for that and get your children down. Participate in as much sport as possible every day just before school. We obviously also had our online safety workshop last week, where parents were provided with information on our Bring Your Own Device scheme, and also how you can keep your child safe online and how we do that at school. We are National Online Safety Accredited, so we're very proud that we are an e-safety school, and we take e-safety exceptionally seriously. And as part of that program, we also offer online courses for parents if they wish to access them. These online courses are not created by the school, but they're created by a UK government organisation that creates online workshops for parents, teachers and students on how to keep yourself and your children safe online. These are accredited, so you can get yourself in a certificate at the end of that course, but they provide parents with a parent view of how you can keep your children safe online at home, and some practical strategies to doing that as well. So if you are interested in that, then please do check that webinar out. We'll share the recording very soon. We'll also provide you with information how you can register for those online courses if you are interested. Other dates coming up, tomorrow is Flag Day, so children will be coming in UAE colours tomorrow with flags, and we will be celebrating Flag Day and raising the flag at 11 AM tomorrow. All children will watch that via live stream, which will be taking place in our car park, and as well as that, there will be also activities raising awareness for the UAE, its history, and all kind of developing cultural understanding within lessons during that day. Next week, we have our Remembrance Day, which is a big kind of event, both within the international calendar, but also within the British calendar, where we remember those people who have sacrificed themselves to support the safety of us as a civilization and us as a country. And so we remember those people who have fallen in the past, who have protected our freedoms that we have now. And so in a sensitive way, we'll be really raising awareness for that day in terms of Remembrance Day. And again, children within the lessons will be kind of being exposed to activities and information on what Remembrance Day is, why it's important, and how we can really remember in an effective manner. Other opportunities for parents coming up, we have our FS Phonics workshops that are taking place in the next few weeks. So if you're interested in learning more about how your children are taught phonics, then please do register for those events. Please check your class newsletter on Fridays, and the dates will be shared there. And equally, as I've mentioned before, our Ladders at Home, our assessment portal that all parents from year 1 to 6 can access by the end of this term to find out about your child's progress. A workshop will be being hosted in the next few weeks about how to access that information, how to log on, and what that information means. So again, information will be shared via the newsletters on that event, so please make sure you register and attend that, because it will be really helpful for you to understand your child's reports that will be shared via Ladders at Home towards the end of this term. That's all from me. Thank you very much. I hope you've had a great half term. It's certainly great to have the children back over the past week or so, and we move now into November. Time is certainly flying. Have a really good weekend, and I'll see you again very soon.